afternoon and welcome back to part 2 of my review on the UK e-liquid company Tokenvapes. And the three we'll be looking at this time will be the Tatin Anglaise, the Sweet Salt, and last but not least, the Black Rice. Now, went through all the bottle safety and the labels in part 1, so I won't go back through that again. All liquids today are a 70-30 VG/PG and are all 3 milligrams in strength. Also got to state for the record, any views or opinions you hear during this review are mine and mine alone. I'm not being paid to do these reviews. I'm also not paid for the product. They've been sent to me by the company for review purposes only. Weapon of choice today will be the RX200, looking a little bit bad there, but still doing the trick. And that's got the Lush Stripper, dual cooled to 0.23. Also got to state for the record, individual setups and personal tastes will affect what you get from the juice. I can only personally review what I'm getting from the juice. Right, we're going to start off with the Black Rice. It sounds a very weird name. Have a little snifter. The smell reminds me of that sweets you used to be able to get from the sweetie shop. It's a blackcurrant licorice smell. But there is a slight citrusy overtone to it as well, so I'll be interested to find out what that actually is. Right, we're going to start off at 3.7 volts. I'll get that in there. Which is 59.4 watts. Here we go. Flavour production is good. No throat hit to this one yet again, so once again I'm a happy camper. Flavour wise, the inhale, you do get those old fashioned sweets, you do get that licorice and blackcurrant flavour, which is really, really nice. The little twist to this is on the exhale. On the exhale, you get a lime come through. It's not too strong, it's not overpowering. It's just about the same strength of what the licorice and the blackcurrant is as it goes in, and that's quite a subtle, smooth flavour going in. And it does make it very mouth-watering. Going in, the licorice and the blackcurrant, you've got a slightly bitter licorice and the blackcurrant, and that's nice. It's nice. It's very Moorish flavour. As I was going to say, it does remind me so much of a kid's sweet. But just remember, candy isn't just for kids. But that lime coming through at the end does give it a very mouth-watering finish. It does wake up the taste buds. As you can see, I'm not really pushing the power at the moment, and the vapour production is very good. It's a very subtle flavour. I mean, unlike the coil nut, that was a very strong cereal flavour. This one's a very subtle flavour. And I think it's all the better for it, because that really then makes that lime zing at the end. So the lime does really catch the back sides hair of the tongue. Well, you've just kind of got the licorice and the blackcurrant sitting in the middle. It's a nice combination. Let's go up a bit. Right, we're going up to 69.5 watts, which is now 4 volts. The licorice does come more to the forefront, with the blackcurrant more with a little back note on the first bit. The lime has increased on the actual exhale. It's still a very nice base. If you like your sweetie vapes, it's definitely one to look out for. Black Rice. It's nice. It's nice. It's not overplayed. But I say that blackcurrant there is a little bit more bitter as I've gone higher up. Actually, I will just put a little bit more on that. Do get that lime. That lime does hang around really nicely afterwards. But the blackcurrant has taken a little bit of a back step. This one does seem lower down to be a nice, subtle, fruity, sweety vape. Mm. That lime will get the saliva glands going. It does. Now we'll go up to 420. Right, we'll go up to 76.7 watts, which is 4.2 volts on this at the moment. Higher up, that blackcurrant does seem to take a real bit of a back seat. The licorice is there, and it's a good old bitter licorice. But then you kind of got that kind of spike from the lime on the way out. So it's more of a limey licorice instead of a blackcurrant lime and licorice. Still nice. A bit of a shame that the blackcurrant does fall by the wayside as you go up. But lower down, you'll get all of them together up to about 4 volts. 4 volts seems to be quite a nice little variant as well. Blackcurrant does dip a bit, but you've still got all the ingredients happening at the time. Yeah, so if you're a fan of sweetie ones, I'll definitely have a little look at, especially if you're a fan of licorice, have a look at that one, Black Rice. I've still got the lime in my mouth. I'll probably be doing that for a little bit now. Next one I'm going to have a look at will be the Tatin Anglaise, or Tatin Anglaise. So I've probably pronounced it completely wrong, and I apologise to everyone. Just a quick blowout. Yeah, we're dry again. Now, I'm wary of this one because it's Apple. They are some flavour companies, apples, I have a trouble with. I don't know why, they just really aggravate the fruit. So hopefully this isn't going to be one of them. Cool. I'm getting the apple. I'm getting pastry. I'm getting something else. Oh, go down again. Yeah, we're back to 59.4 or 3.7 volts. Little bit of a throat hit with this one. Cloud production's still okay. Flavour. This is actually quite a complex little juice. Straight off the bat, you get this lovely caramelised apple. It starts off just as an apple, and as you continue the draw, you kind of get this brown sugar caramelisation of the apple on there as well. Exhale, you do get the pastry. It's a nice buttery pastry as well. Almost comes across like a bit of a shortbread, to be fair. It's that buttery taste. And there's something else. There's something else you kind of get after that's died off, and it kind of leaves you with a vanilla-y, almost custard-like taste afterwards. Mm. That Actually, on that one, I did get the custard taste as well at the beginning. First and foremost is the apple. It's this caramelised apple, and you can taste that brown sugar in it as well. But mixed with that, I was getting this kind of vanilla custard as well. That tasted a bit smoother than normal custard, a bit not as thick, not that type of custard. And then the exhale, this nice buttery pastry, pie crust, very Moorish. And once everything else has died down, you are left with this vanilla custardy taste in your mouth. That's a bit bloody nice. Now we're up to 4. So we're back up to 69.4 watts. Once again, 4 volts seems to be quite a bit of a sweet spot. Well, it is for me anyway. Custard comes more to the forefront, and there's a very nice, smooth, rich vanilla custard. You also mix into that mix. You have got the apples. You've got caramelised apples. Pie crust is in the background more on the actual inhale, and the exhale is just pure vanilla custard. Oh, this is rather nom-noms. To be fair, when you see me again, however good that caramelised apple is, and believe me, it is good. It is very good. It's top trumped by the actual custard taste that you get with it. It goes perfectly with the caramelised apples. It goes perfectly with the crust. Oh, it is just like a very indulgent dessert. It's like a basic recipe, but the indulgent version of it. Oh. At 4 volts, everything just comes together beautifully. Oh, it's got to 4.2. Yeah, we're back up to 76.7. I've still got a taste of custardy pastry in my mouth. A hint of apple. That's the lasting taste you got. There is a bit of a throat hit at 4.2 because the apple, the actual taste and flavour of that is magnified with the additional power. It's got a lot more savoury. I'm not getting so much of the vanilla custard higher up, so it's getting more of an apple pie, of a caramelised apple pie. You are left with more of the pastry in your mouth, higher up. So if you don't like your custard, I'd go higher up because you're not really getting the vanilla custard that seems to be going through it on the lower levels. If you love your pie and custard, go lower to medium on the actual power settings. But there is a tad of a throat hit, and I'm putting it because it's gone more savoury. Because the smoother vanilla custard taste seems to have ebbed off higher up. Yeah, little tickle there from the apple higher up. But apart from that, if you like your desserts, especially if you're an apple pie fan and not a fan of cinnamon, it's actually nice to get an apple pie that hasn't been loaded up with cinnamon. Give that one a go. That's the tatin anglaise. That is definitely it's definitely quite high up there on the actual dessert ones that I've had the pleasure of trying over the past 3 years I've been doing this now. Actually, it might even be 3 years now. It's coming up for about 3 years, and that is really good. Yep. Right, we're going to go on to the last one, which is the sweet salt, and I've kind of been looking forward to this one because I haven't had many salted caramel vapes. There's a few about, but I haven't had many, so I'm always interested to try a new one. I can smell ice cream. I can smell quite luxurious ice ice cream in this. I'm getting the caramel. I'm not really getting the salt part of it because it has got a kind of a distinct smell of salt and caramel. But I'm definitely getting caramel and I'm definitely getting ice cream. Look forward to this one. I hate that because normally when I say I'm looking forward to something, it turns out to be poos. But going on that smell, I've got high hopes for this. And to be fair, going on what I've sampled from the rest of the range, everything has done exactly what the flavour profile said it should do. A couple of them are juices that you can actually have a play around with to find your sweet spot. If you're more a fan of one ingredient than another, you can dial it up or dial it down to either knock a flavour, dial down a flavour, or boost the flavour up. But yeah, right, we're back to 59.6, which is 3.7. Ooh, hello. Right, no throat heat on this one, which is good because, funny enough, like apple caramel can be a funny one for me. Some of them really do trigger a bit of a throat irritation. Others are really no bother whatsoever. Luckily, this is one that's no bother to me. As you can see, the cloud production across the whole range has been superb. Flavour is another complex one, it really is. As soon as you inhale, as soon as that vapour enters your mouth, you can taste the salted caramel. And it's really good. It is a top-notch salted caramel. And as that's going down, you start to get this lovely thick ice cream flavour. But the little trick that's impressed me more than anything else is actually the exhale, where you get this waffle cone flavour. You know, like when instead of just getting your normal ice cream, you get those waffle ones, which you normally have about 3 scoops of ice cream in. It's that flavour on the exhale. And that just rounds it off perfectly. It is just basically, I've gone to the seaside flavour. I've had a family day trip with the family down the seaside and we've got one of these, and that's that. The salted caramel is superb. That waffle flavour lasts for a lot. Waffle cone flavour does last for a long time. You will be exhaling and just coming up with waffle cone. The salted caramel sits right across the centre of the tongue. And you've just got the ice cream flavour dancing around that, and then just get that waffle cone come over that. Even if that's dying off, you're still getting this waffle cone. Like you've just finished off an ice cream. That's really good. Mm. No, I've gone up to 4 volts. 69.7. Exhaling through the nose enhances the ice cream flavour of it. The salted caramel isn't quite as strong as it was lower down, but then that's giving the ice cream more chance to shine and mix in with the caramel. And you've still got that waffle cone right at the end. There's one thing I will say for this range, it's making me bloody hungry. There's been about 3 of these so far that have made me like go, I could do with a bowl of cornflakes right now. I could do with an ice cream right now. They do make me hungry, and that's good because it's tricking my mind. The flavours are as spot on as you want them to be, for your body to go, yeah, I could do one then now. Another go on this. Oh, I'll be fair. However good that salt caramel is, and it is, they've got that spot on. The waffle cone makes it, and that sounds weird, but the waffle cone makes it. It just gives you the whole package. package in your mouth then. Still tastes more full. Right, well, I've gone up to 76.7 for this last go. This one enjoys power. This one enjoys the other ones. I say mainly have been say around about 3.7 to 4 volts. This one I'd say 4 to 4.2. Everything 4.2. Everything just comes together. It's salt and caramel. It's ice cream. It's cone. The exhale is more ice creamy and cone. So you get more of a combination of the flavours all hitting at one time. Just like when you've already scooped the top layer off and you've munched through the cone and into the ice cream at the same time, and the salted caramel, it's more like that. There is a slight, I don't think anything's been used in it, but because of the flavour, there is a slight cool impression in the mouth from the ice cream. Yeah, 4.2 is definitely a sweet spot for this. So if you're going to be doing this on a mech, you want to do this when you've just put your new batteries in. Yeah, I can sit there all day. That is definitely going so much into my rotation. That's unbelievable. If you like your ice cream flavours and you like them a little bit different, give a go at that one. Sweet Salt is an absolute masterpiece. I can't actually praise that one high enough at all. Well, that brings me to the end of another edition of The Good, The Bad, The Ugly. If you have enjoyed this, please like, share, comment, and of course subscribe to the channel. Before I go, I'd like to say once again a big thank you to Ross from Token Vapes for sending me these. There wasn't a bad one in the whole range, and there's something for everyone there, whether you like your strawberries, whether you like yogurt, whether you like ice cream, whether you like apple pie, whether you like sweets with the licorice and with the black rice. There's generally something for everyone in there. Yeah, that brings me to the end. So thank you for watching again, everybody, and I shall see you again soon. Goodbye.